One more! One more!
I really don't think that
And again,
Reimu-
as I said
Reimu-
yesterday, in Extra it's the
well, let's
opposite.
say Reimu
You can
C
game
as if
over
it
before
were
reaching the boss and still
Moth.
get praised.
which is the only other time that this shot type ever appeared. The Reimu wide.
Reimu wide? Moth? Are you talking about Reimu C? Because that's the
Yes.
shotgun type.
Yes, this is the only time that Reimu C, that Reimu wide ever appeared was this game in Moth.
Okay. Reimu wide.
I like to joke that people Windows players don't like playing PC98 because there's no Reimu freaking needles. Maybe
Okay,
if PC98 had Reimu needles, they would actually play these games more.
Can I shotgun with this shot type, Fami?
Yes, but
I almost
only
won a
if the
tournament
situation
with double
calls for
Hydra
it, but
once.
yes.
I wasn't close enough to shotgun. That was basically pointless. It's too wide. You almost won a tournament with double Hydra? How the frick do you do that? Double Hydra? That doesn't even sound like a comp that would work. Anyway, you should come to my Splatoon stream sometime, Chaser. I should schedule one if you're gonna be in it. What time would be good for you? Because nobody comes to my Splatoon stream, so I'll just pick a time that's convenient for you. You can watch me and how much I suck. You can watch me lose my S rank. I hope I don't lose my S rank. That would. No, actually, I'm joking because I don't think I can lose my S rank. I know you're not there. Or I know you're not there. Miss Not Quite Human, come out, please. We need to read the dialogue because I accidentally skipped the stage 2 dialogue last time. See, look at this. This is super
Well,
hilarious.
for a wide
because...
Reimu, you also have mobile type in 2. Also, there may not be needles, but these games still have other iterations of DPS types.
Huh? What are you talking about, Yokai? What? Anytime on the weekends? Okay. Well, this weekend I'm gonna be playing Echoes of Wisdom, but maybe I can also play Splatoon. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see.
But Yokai Pinata, you see, it's not Reimu needles, so it's not valid. I need my Reimu needles, so I'll turn into freaking dust. I'll use Reimu needles even if she's not the best shot type. SA, TD, give me my needles. I need my needles, or otherwise I can't play the game.
I mean, as long as Reimu has homing, that's a win in my book. So let's go ahead and kill Annie here. Only one of my bullets is hitting. I think it's yeah.
Also, it's not like it's not as if the SOEW shot type is mapped too well to any of the later shot types. You have Reimu B, which is homing, but only homing on full power. So, and her homing works kind of different. So it's not even that comparable.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, in this game, Reimu instigates the fight against Orange, whereas with Marissa's route, it's the other way around. Mikan actually initiates the fight.
Mikan, you might as well call her Chen then, because Chen means orange.
We can call her Chen! Oh, I forgot to do the trick, yeah. Not like score matters. Oh, yo, if this is the wide shot, that means I can just sit at the bottom of the screen and do nothing, right? Wait, pick up the power, you donut. You can't hit me here, right? GG. Whoa! Pick up the power. Okay. Ah! Okay, you can't just sit in the center of the screen. I almost got punished for it. Maybe I could stay here, and then I'll just dodge the enemies that come from the right side. But is that right? Chen means orange? I didn't know that.
Yes, and Ron means indigo, and Yukari means purple.
What? They're named after colors?
Yeah, now you know.
Oh my gosh! In what language?
Which one?
All of them. You can tell me one by one.
I mean, Chen's name is in Chinese, so I guess there's that.
Okay.
But Ron and Yukari are both in Japanese. And they mean indigo and purple. And you can also read Yukari's name as Murasaki.
We finally did that correctly. It took me like 6 looks at that stage to finally do that right, and I finally did it right. Reimu might be red in Spanish? No, it is not red. No, I would have remembered that in Spanish class. I haven't retained any of my Spanish, but...
Red in Spanish is rojo.
You said
which is
might?
funny because it sounds like purple in Portuguese instead, but we won't get into that.
Different languages having the same word for that means different things. What do you? There's a name for that. I forget what it's called. Where you have the same word, but it means something completely different in another language, and it's often spelled differently. Vampire of the Bloody Lake. My name is Kurumi. I'm the lake's gatekeeper.
False friends, maybe?
False friends? What? What's he talking about?
False cognates. So words are very similar or identical in different languages but have different meanings.
Yeah,
favorite color?
There you go. My favorite color has changed a lot over the years, but right now, my favorite color is yellow.
It's kind of, I mean, funny because I guess there's a chain of false cognates from English to Portuguese where parents means parents, but parentes, which is the same root word, means relatives, and relatives is also a false cognate because relatives in Portuguese just means something that is relative to something else and not someone who is from your blood.
Oh my god. But technically we have that word too, although I wouldn't be surprised if we borrowed relative from Portuguese, since
well,
English
you probably borrowed it from French or Latin because English has more French and Latin than it has Germanic in it, despite being a Germanic language.
I mean, it does have like its roots as a Germanic language, but by this point it's like almost non-existent because of all the words we borrowed from over the years. Is Fammy Portuguese, Brazilian, or is he just like Fammy's Fammy? I actually know the answer to this. Yeah.
I am Brazilian. I am not Portuguese. I know how to pronounce vowels.
Same
That's
in
how you can
Spanish.
tell I'm not
Pariente
Portuguese.
equals relative as in family. Relativo equals relative to something else.
Yeah, for us, we have relative meaning to both of those things. So it's, what is it? That's called a homonym, right? No, it's a synonym. Or no, it's a homonym.
A homonym is two different words that are pronounced the same.
Oh, it's a homograph.
Probably then.
Or a homophone. I don't remember which means what. There's homonyms, homophones, and homographs. And they all mean slightly different thing. I think one of them it's both a homonym and a homograph or something. I don't remember. Holograms / joking. Okay. Anyway.
I am Brazilian. I can speak Portuguese. I can speak a decent amount of Mandarin Chinese and some amount of Spanish and Japanese. And my degree is International Relations and Administration. There you go.
Ooh, that's good. Very good, very good.
My
Also,
full qualifications
in Spanish,
hire me.
embarazada means pregnant. If you're embarrassed, you're looking for avergonzado.
Oh yeah, embarrassed! That's a crazy one in Spanish. Oh my goodness.
Well, I do know that embarrassed does in fact come from Portuguese, where embarrassed ironically means entangled. But I guess
Entangled.
embarrassed in English for some reason means when you're embarrassed.
I like how it's hard to describe it. It's an emotion. It's an emotion describing the feeling of shame. Or not really shame. It's more like hard to I can't put it into words. There's a way to put it into words, I just can't think of it right now.
Well, you can.
You're breaking up.
The video game, there's also that.
Hope you can unlock Zune Mystic Square Extra Replay at some point. There's a hidden replay in Mystic Square? Wait, what?
Hidden replay?
What? What are you talking about?
Hidden-
It sounds like
hidden
Fanny's
replay of
surprised.
what?
How about you two talk about
What
that
hidden
while I beat Crew to me?
Mystic Square Extra has an
Also,
ending sequence that
Americans
doesn't
are
play correctly
estadounidenses.
on the usual
Americano
English patch
applies
that
to the whole
people
continent.
use. Thankfully, my super special English copy of the game that is official, that I lended to Slow Star, does work. I don't know if that's what they mean. If you unlock Extra with all 4 characters, you can use a button combo on the main menu to trigger a full 1-miss free bomb replay of Soon beating the Extra as Mima. Well, I wasn't aware, I've never seen that documented anywhere, so that's true, that sounds cool. But also, 1-miss free bomb is a pretty mediocre result zone, haha. Even if MS Extra is pretty hard. And also that's some tacit acknowledgement that Mima was the best shot in that game by a mile.
How did I lose? Well, I'm kind of playing on the easiest difficulty that exists in the game, so...
It was in the decomp, I mean, that's interesting, but yeah. It's interesting, but I guess it wasn't meant to be actually found, since the
Fun fact, by the way, Spanish doesn't have separate words for poison and venom. They are both veneno.
I mean, we
So,
have
number
found
one,
the
you-
interesting
exists.
stuff.
So number one, you need to unlock it. And then after unlocking it, you need to know a secret code in order to actually view it. That sounds absolutely hilariously stupid.
I mean, it might just be a debug feature, really. I mean, especially if it's in a hidden button combination with a really weird unlock requirement that was never publicly disclosed. There are lots of debug thingies like that.
Like
I mean, a lot of cheats and old video games are that.
Did he disclose the unlock codes for all the games?
No, I think those were just kind of like found very recently.
How did I almost get hit by the one bullet that was on the screen? What the hell? That was stupid.
I don't think Reimu C. Well, I keep calling her Reimu C as if it's freaking Moth. I don't think Reimu Wide is like that much worse than Reimu Homing ever is, but sadly this game's heart is in a different place as far as viability goes, so Reimu
Family,
can do
can you
whatever
hear
and
this?
she still would be good.
This, G?
Speaking for lunatic standards.
Honestly, on normal mode, I will say Reimu B feels like she's easier than Marissa B.
I mean, she does make short work of the stages, but I mean, PC98 balancing is a little funny. All of the games, except ironically SOEW, have a shot that is blatantly way better than all the others. And also, all of them have their have the LNN viability dictated by just a couple of very key sections. Though LLS, if you don't play as Mercy, has a lot more problem sections.
Oh, Chaser, Fanny can't hear your text-to-speeches, but he can read them because he's looking at chat.
I can read chat, yes, but I'm not hearing the stream. The stream is really lagging for me, but it's just on my end.
Yeah. Well, it's on everybody has like a little bit of delay, and you wouldn't be an exception. But for I'm streaming the game to him on Discord as well, so that he doesn't get any lag. I think Twitch just has a built-in lag for some reason. Actually, no, I think I understand. I think I know why, because it has to be sent to Twitch's servers, and then it has to be sent out to everyone. I think. Whereas Discord, I think I'm streaming it directly to.
In the case of Touhou 3, Touhou 9 happily followed the imbalance tradition. Both games have the few characters whose X attacks break the AI.
I mean, the extent that Reimu and Yumemi break the AI in Pod is minuscule compared to Aya and Medicine. Like it's compared to those, it barely matters. Compared to the rest of the cast, it absolutely matters, but compared to those, it doesn't.
Don't forget Rikako. She
Reimu
also
and
breaks
Yumemi
the
very
AI
occasionally
in 3.
get snipes. Woohoo! They get snipes at about the same rate that Reimu and Eiki do in oh wow, how poetic! Yeah, they get snipes at about the same rate that Reimu and Eiki do in POFV.
Yeah,
I can just say Spot this at the top, dude.
It was too late to set that up. Not like it matters. I can afford to die and still get this. I have to say the music is really good.
People really like the PC98 music, especially when they finally actually hear it. Especially since it has its own style with the FM synth stuff. It's a really endearing style that a lot of people like. It has this kind of Genesis stroke Mega Drive sound to it.
She almost
The
sniped
scythe
him with
is
the scythe
aimed in a
again.
very stupid manner.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the scythe works, but it's been, it's like the only thing I'm really scared of, because it sometimes, like, I don't know, it sometimes cucks me.
Yeah, the scythe is aimed at you extremely early. Then she throws the scythe, and it starts very slow, then it picks up speed, and then it kind of like whips at you, then comes back very slowly. So at that point, is it even aimed? And also sometimes her aim bugs and she throws it to your left, which is even more fun.
Oh, yeah, okay. It sounds that's it sounds like the bugs in this game really make it make it interesting.
I was about to say that the Reimu C. Well, I'll just keep calling her Reimu C. It
Just
sounds
call
like
her Reimu C. There's a secret
Yeah.
Reimu B we never learned about.
yeah, it's. I was about to say Reimu C would probably be good at this section, but no, she's probably god freaking awful. Because you really would rather have damage to actually focus these down, but you don't. And that's the thing. This game feels like it was balanced around Marissa A and nobody else. It might be because earlier today I got the Reimu C Moth EXNB. And it was quite enjoyable. Also banger music. All this is just aimed. And then the danger buzz saws, the first half is static, the second half is completely random. On Lunatic, either half can fire a bullet at any time or not fire a bullet. So,
Oh, it's random
that.
whether they shoot bullets or not?
yes.
That's fun.
And they can fire at any time. So that makes that section so much more fun.
Oh, okay. It was walling me and I didn't realize. Okay. Marissa's best girl anyway?
Yes.
Yeah, because this is aimed and then this is static, I'm assuming this is static.
I think the fairies that spawn in are static, and the little fairies that just pop up, they're aimed, I believe. I mean, I work under that assumption and I have free miss, so...
I assume this is 100% routable, is what I'm saying.
Yes, this entire stage is routable except for the mid-boss.
Okay. I like how I screamed and I still didn't bomb. Did you like that?
No. Why? Kill half of one and then go to the other.
There's not enough time. So if I
Go
go
to
to
the
the other
other
side
side.
now, you'll
Stay on this
notice.
side because this is where you
You'll
start.
notice-
Oh no!
Yeah, there was barely enough time for me to make it there, but there's not enough time for me to do that from the beginning. Four lives! This is better than- oh wait, but Marissa's hard. Hold on.
Well, bomb spammer is like, why not?
Yeah, we gotta bomb spam Marissa, and then, And I get you can shotgun her while the bomb is active, right?
Yes. Can, always could. But when she has the orbs up, you just shoot the orbs. Because she does still take reduced damage from when the orbs are up. In SOEW, she took no damage whatsoever, but here's just reduced damage.
That's funny. I think that's aimed.
It looks aimed.
At least so. No! Okay. I didn't have any bombs, so that's fine. Unless somehow I grabbed a bomb somewhere.
No, you didn't. Bomb. Just bomb destroy this.
I
whatever.
survived
This
it,
fight sucks. This fight just sucks. The only fight in this game I still have no LNN, which is why I haven't written a guide for it yet.
I think she has a bomb shield, I don't know. Or oh no, she had the orbs up, never mind. Alright. Now my bomb's back.
Good.
GG.
It's decent.
Yeah, and then Yuka's nothing, so we're fine. Nice, Buggo. Okay. Later, Phantom. You better remember this. Not much longer now. I like how Reimu pretends like she's not gonna remember it. Best Marissa theme? I think I still love Love Colored Master Spark better.
I might like that one better, but this one is just crack for the years.
I really like the Stage 5 theme in this game.
PC98 almost across the board has better stage themes than boss themes. Right, which kind of makes sense because the stages are all very long and the bosses are kind of short. Well, Shinky
Also,
in the next
Bad
game
Apple
very
is
long still.
Bad Apple is so much better in the game than all the remixes you hear of it. I don't know if that's just me, but like there's like an entire section that is completely cut out of any version you hear people making on YouTube.
Yeah, because assuming that people who like Bad Apple would ever touch this game is a big assumption.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. I probably shouldn't have went for that. I probably shouldn't have went for that either.
Or less
Okay, that
how you
one
do
was
this
safe.
section anyway.
I might just use a bomb on this, I don't know. I keep saying that, and then like, when I have bombs, it's never dangerous, and then why is it slowing down? Okay. Okay, there we go.
Maybe you
I had
could
to use
make
a
the
bomb that
argument that
time.
the best boss themes in
Cares
PC98
if it
are mostly in
slows
Touhou
down.
3,
The DOS
due to that
box
game
already
being
runs
nothing
this
but
game way
bosses.
too smooth anyway.
You want a version that includes the OG section?
Vocals Music Man. Vocals.
There's a symphonic
Angry
metal
GM.
remix with AI gen vocals, but still it's so good and it loves twisting the remix into OG sections. You gotta come to my Discord and send it to me. And I'll listen to it. I have a music channel in my Discord.
It's AI, so I'm already not interested.
Oh, I missed that part. It's AI?
Yeah.
Could be funny still, I guess. Maybe you can make the argument that the best boss themes in PC98 are mostly in Touhou 3. Due to it being nothing but boss. You know what? You know what? I don't doubt it since it only consists of bosses. There's no stages, so.
Well, Pod has a lot of absolute freaking bangers. Yeah, I mean, PC98 has a lot of banger boss themes as well.
It also
Like,
won't be blind for me because I've seen Fami play it. So my favorite theme in PODD is the rival theme, I think is what it's called. It's the one... It's the one... Because I noticed that Mima's theme didn't play, and a different theme played, and then Fami explained to me that it's like a theme that plays when your rival's there or something.
Pod has a lot of themes, and a lot of Pod themes are ridiculously long. Like Rikako's theme in Pod has almost 6 minutes before it loops.
I mean, Phantom, you can still send it. I'll give it a listen. But generally, AI is kind of like... It's kind of iffy. Anyway, let's defeat Sleepy Yuka. What do you call these two bosses? Do you call one Sleepy Yuka and the other one, like, Super
Rikako's
Yuka or
theme
something?
loops at 4 minutes
I just call her
57 seconds.
Yuka 1 and Yuka
To date,
2.
it remains the longest boss theme
And
in the
wiki,
series.
it's Yuka Stage 5 and Yuka Stage 6.
I was too slow on the bomb. I was actually, like, really, really slow on the bomb.
I call them Bedtime Yuka and Yuka Final.
Bedtime Yuka Yuka Final. That's a good name for it. Oh my god, the game is
Bomb
struggling
now.
to run, dude.
Oh, Yuka Final isn't a good name because we call Yuka Final the final pattern of the fight, and both Yuka 1 and Yuka 2 have very relevant final patterns that are very strat heavy. So like Yuka 1 Final has an extremely particular route before it literally walls the entire
Fair
screen
point.
airtight.
I should say Final Yuka.
And Yuka 2 Final has also a very particular route, so you can actually cap it. Because LLS is a very finicky game at LNN level.
Aw, alright.
Very high rank here.
Wait, very high rank already? There wasn't very much time! I died not too long. Or does death not affect rank?
It massively affects rank, but it was still pretty high. You probably had really high rank before you died.
Okay. I was really surprised when you said high rank, because I was not expecting to have high rank. I thought because I died that killed my rank. At least that's how it works in EOSD. You die, your rank is basically done.
I think rank in this game is just way more malleable in general, because it has a way wider range, a lot more things affected, and a lot of things affected very brutally. Like getting a 1-up drop in this game raises your rank like massively.
Wait, really? Oh, wow.
And also, for some reason, apparently starting with less lives also starts you at a lower rank.
Anyway, we have 2 lives. We should be fine.
Well,
I'm
there
not
is
even
one more
from
life.
hell! Oh, I just got a life.
Yeah. You will get another life from the stage also.
Yeah,
and I
probably...
have 1 CC'd on way worse resources than this.
Yeah, but you're a better player than me, Fami.
I mean, it was when I was going for hard 1 CCs almost 2 years ago at this point. It was so long ago I didn't even have the USD XNNs yet. I was still a better player than you are now, but you know, the gap wasn't as big.
3 bombs. I need to remember that. Because sometimes I miscount my bombs, and then I assume I have no bombs when I actually did have bombs, and then I don't bomb when I should have bombed. And then I think I have no bombs, so I think it's fine, but actually I lost a bomb. That I've looked at some of my VODs and I facepalm whenever that happens. I'm like, oh, I thought I didn't have bombs, but I did. What? What? What did I get hit by?
You went way too far left for some reason. Maybe you got distracted or something.
Okay, well, that was bad. I didn't even know there was anything to my left.
You just kept going and going and going.
I know. I was gonna touch the edge of the screen because I thought there was nothing there.
Yeah, and they shot around you as well. I don't get why you kept going there.
I don't know, but all right. Well, I wanted to make it more suspenseful.
Oh yeah, after in this game for LNNs, after your past rings, you actually do want to get max rank for UNCUT 2, because well, the UNCUT 2 fight is harder on max rank, yes, but the final specifically is only static on max rank.
What? It becomes static on max rank?
Yes.
What? That sounds so silly.
Yes, and if you die during UNCUT 2 for some reason, you really shouldn't be dying on UNCUT 2, but if you die on UNCUT 2, then final becomes not static, and then good luck. I mean, it's not easy whatsoever, even when it's static, but at least when it's static, it's technically just a very fiddly route. Well, even if you did pick up the life...
Oh shit.
Well.
And that wasn't supposed to happen. It was completely safe, and then for some reason I ran into the bullet. It should still be fine.
Yes.
I just really wanted to make it spooky for you guys.
If you really want to be like turbo safe, you can also just stop firing here until those things from around the circle stop firing. Otherwise, these overlap with the next wave. Whatever, you got it anyway. You got the clean wave. Marissa doesn't have to worry about any of this. She doesn't have to worry about most of the bullshit in this game, actually.
I wasn't ready for aim shit. Alright, I had a bomb. It never ended! I might have to bomb again. If I have bombs. Oh, I didn't have bombs, that's why it didn't happen. Okay. I was wondering why no bomb came out. Okay.
Okay, here's the semi-final.
Okay. I might actually not make it.
Can bomb this and then shotgun her. Well, you got the life. Congratulations.
Oh, I got the life? Oh, wow.
Yes.
Alright, and then this is the sleeping on that I shouldn't die to. Oh, okay. Well, I died to
whatever,
it.
just bomb spam her to death. Bomb spam her to death.
GG. I've never failed that, but because I was nervous, I ran into a bullet. I like how I beat that first try, but because I was nervous, that just goes to show that whenever you want to know something, that's actually not as loud when I'm using these. That's kind of funny because these don't get as loud as the headphones. That's pretty nice. The bang doesn't affect me as much. What do you call it? Oh yeah, that's a prime example of nerves getting to you. Because I was nervous because...
I love how there was no long silence this time. You just flinched, then kept talking
Saw most of that
Saw103
fight,
okay.
but I wasn't about to teach you that because the safe spots are a little fiddly.
There was no long silence, you just flinched and kept talking, yeah. I mean, one thing that does help is I'm not using my headphones. So, I'm using my earphones, and for some reason my earphones don't get as loud. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, that is a case example of when you're under pressure, you make more mistakes. I felt like I was under pressure because I was on my I was really low on resources, so I felt pressured, and then like I never failed that even when I was sight reading that for the very first time I ever saw it. I never failed it, and then this was the first time I failed it because I was like nervous, but whatever. We still got it. We got an extra life at a Pogs moment.